Hello students, today we are going to learn about hormones. So my first question is, what is hormones? So hormones are the chemical messengers. Messengers means they pass the message from one part of the body to other part of the body. So the body means our body has the coordination between the different organs. This coordination can be done by this hormone. So if hormone secreted, our body exert function according to that hormone. So hormones are the chemical messengers. It's made up of some chemicals. Okay. So that are secreted directly into the blood, which carries them to the organs and tissues of the body to exert their functions. So at one point hormones are secreted and they have to travel towards a target organ, and this traveling done or they carried by one part of the body to other part of the body through blood vessels. Okay, and then they exert their functions. So it is hormones. So there are different kinds of hormones are there. First is the sex hormone and non-sex hormones. Sex hormones are basically linked with the sex organ. So in the male the sex organs is testes and the female it is ovaries. Okay. So male means testes produces male sex cells and the ovaries produces egg cell. So sex hormones in case of testes produces testosterone, and in female means the ovary they produce estrogen. So these two are sex or hormones. Other than this sex hormones, there are other non-sex hormones are present, that is present both in males and females. Okay. First is pituitary gland. Pituitary gland produces growth hormone. Thyroid gland produces thyroxine. Pancreas produces insulin, and adrenal gland produces adrenaline. Pituitary gland, they will produce growth hormone. Thyroid gland secretes out thyroxine. Pancreas secretes out insulin, and adrenal gland secretes out adrenaline. So hormones other than the sex hormone, the hormones secreted by the pituitary stimulate testes and ovaries to produce their hormones, means testosterone and the estrogen respectively. Where the location of this pituitary gland? Pituitary is attached to the brain. Apart from the pituitary, there are other endocrine gland. Endocrine means our body there is other system is present which we called as endocrine system. This system is linked with the nervous system. Nervous system control our body. Then the endocrine system coordinate our body. Coordinate to the different body organs. So they produces hormone and they travel to the target organ, okay, by our blood vessels or somewhat. There is ductless glands are also present. Okay, so there they secrete out their secretions, means hormones. Okay, so endocrine glands in our body, that has other thyroid, pancreas and adrenals glands are present, which is connected with this endocrine glands, are the part of this endocrine glands. Okay, so look at this diagram. Just we have discussed that pituitary gland is attached to the brain. Okay, then in our neck portion there is a thyroid gland. Okay, then adrenal gland, then pancreas position, then position of ovary in the female and testes in the male. Okay, so these are the different glands which are there in our body. So write down this flow chart in your notebook as well as draw this diagram. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the functions of these hormones. So pituitary gland produces growth hormone. Growth hormone means what is the function of this hormone? They regulate normal growth of a person. Okay, and other function of this hormone that is secreted by pituitary gland is to regulate the functioning of thyroid gland, adrenal gland, as well as they regulate the production or the secretion of the testosterone by testes and estrogen by ovaries. Okay, they regulate the functioning of other gland or other hormone. Next is thyroid gland. Thyroid gland produces thyroxine, TT. Thyroid gland produces thyroxine. It controls the body metabolism. Metabolism means making something and breaking something. Okay, metabolism, it's the body function. Lack of thyroxine causes goiter. It is important. Lack of thyroxine causes goiter. But if we take the sufficient iodine diet, then there will be prevention of a goiter. Next is pancreas. They produces insulin. Yeah, have you heard this insulin? If insulin secretion, lack of insulin secretion causes diabetes. Okay, and it is we call no something, it is sugar related disease. Okay, so it controls the carbohydrate metabolism. Next is adrenaline. It is a relax hormone to keep salt balance. Okay, and adrenaline, adrenal produces adrenaline. It helps the body to adjust stress due to anger, worry, etc. And it maintains the correct balance of salt and water in the body. It is the function of this hormone. Okay, so goiter, the disease of thyroid gland. Thyroid gland produces which hormone? Thyroxine. Okay, and in this disease the thyroid gland is not producing hormone thyroxine because they require sufficient amount of iodine. So if we, from where we get the iodine? From salt. And if we get that sufficient diet of iodine, there will be prevention of a goiter. Diabetes is other disease when pancreas is not producing the hormone insulin in a sufficient quantities. It is known as diabetes. Adrenal gland, the adrenal gland secretes hormone which maintains the correct salt balance in the body. Adrenal also produce hormone adrenaline, and it helps body to adjust stress when one is with worry, angry. Okay, growth hormone, thyroid and adrenals secrete their hormones when they receives order from pituitary through its hormone, because it regulates thyroid as well as adrenal gland. Pituitary also secretes growth hormone which is necessary for normal growth of a person. Okay, so it is hormones other than sex hormones. So how come role of hormones in completing the life history of an insect and frogs? Okay, in frog it is controlled by thyroxine, the hormone produced by thyroid. We already learned that the term metamorphosis, there is the sudden change from larva to the adult stage of frog, of butterflies. So in between that, these hormones plays important role. So look out how the caterpillar has to pass through various stages to become an adult moth. Okay, the adult frog lay eggs. The eggs grow into tadpole, which is divided into early and a late tadpole stage. The late tadpole then grows into adult frog. The larva into an adult. Through the drastic changes there is metamorphosis. So larva is totally different than the adult frog, and this drastic changes between larva and adult, it is called as metamorphosis. Drastic changes, okay, that make the exact frog. So role of hormones in completing the life history of insects and frogs is metamorphosis in an insect is controlled by insect hormone. So for this metamorphosis stage, the hormones are responsible. In a frog, it is controlled by thyroxine. So in frog, metamorphosis stage from larva to adult. There is a drastic changes, and this changes, this stage which we called it as metamorphosis, is controlled by thyroxine, the hormone that is produced by thyroid. Thyroxine production requires presence of iodine in water. Okay, if the water in which tadpole are growing doesn't contain sufficient iodine, the tadpoles can't become adult. Getting? So in case of human also, what happened? Okay, so look at here. The goiter, it is also disease of thyroid gland. If there will be a deficiency of this thyroxine due to lack of iodine, the goiter will be there. And in case of frog also, if they has to become adult from larval stage to adult stage, the metamorphosis stage, and for that this hormone is responsible, and this hormone work in presence of iodine. So in the water, in the pond, if iodine is not present in a sufficient quantity, then tadpoles can't become adult. Getting? Metamorphosis requires iodine in a pond. So if in this pond iodine is there, then this tadpole, by the metamorphosis stage, they become frog. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this session. We'll meet in the last session of this chapter, that is reproductive health. Up to that, watch this session. Thank you so much.